What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bess, and as always, joining me is Kamal. How you going, bro?
Thank you for joining. I hope everyone's doing okay in these very, very troublesome times.
Definitely. I hope everyone's doing good and keeping safe, especially in these times of a coronavirus pandemic.
Yes, and England, UK in general, just getting worse and worse. Right,
It's getting very worse in England, yeah, especially with games getting postponed.
Well, yeah, Burnley, Fulham. Burnley, Fulham didn't go through.
Yeah, Tottenham and Fulham. It was Tottenham and Fulham.
No, Burnley, Fulham. It's Burnley, Fulham because Tottenham played Leeds.
Oh yeah. I'm talking about last week. Last week was Tottenham and Fulham. It was also postponed.
I'm hearing 40 people, staff and players, have coronavirus in the Premier League. So,
wow.
So it's getting worse and worse. So yeah, I don't know. They're gonna have to do something about it. But
yeah,
we're here to give our prediction recap of match day 17.
Yes, we're here to give our recap of our predictions and just to see how we did.
Yes.
This video should have been up last week, but we thought because there's a bit of a break, we thought we'd take our time with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you want to start with the first game, which was Everton versus West Ham United at Goodison Park?
Yes, this was Everton doing what Everton does best, and beating all the big teams, and then all of a sudden struggling against West Ham.
West Ham was doing very good this season, actually. I think now with that win, that puts them up top half table. I think they're sitting in 10th. They're sitting in 10th. And Everton is still sitting in 7th with a game in hand.
With a game in hand, which could boost them all the way up to third. No, second. No, third. Yeah, third.
Third. Yeah.
But, I will say Thomas Souček.
Soyuncu, the defender for Leicester?
No. The goal scorer, Thomas Souček.
Oh, Souček, yes. Yes, for West Ham.
He's been on some real good form for West Ham.
Yeah, I think this is his first season at West Ham, and he's been doing very well this season.
Well, yeah. Yeah, he's been nominated for December Player of the Month in the Premier League.
Interesting.
So he's been doing that good. Man, West Ham. I think Everton had more of the ball in this game, but I think West Ham had it where it mattered and played very good in the areas that mattered, right? Because you could have the ball all the game and do nothing with it.
That's true.
Well,
we both thought that Everton was going to take this, and I said 2-1 to Everton. You said 2-0. The game ended 1-0 to West Ham.
Yes.
I feel like this game could have went either way. Both teams had pretty good chances. West Ham had the biggest chance of them all, and they scored a goal out of it.
Yes. All right, we'll move on to the next one.
Which was your boys, Manchester United versus Aston Villa.
Top of the league! Top of the league! Believe that?
Not yet.
Top of the league. What do you mean? Technically, we're second. Still.
Technically, you're second. With a game in hand. If you beat...
Which we played, Burnley.
If you beat Burnley, then
yes,
you could scream out top of the league.
This game was a very good game. I really liked this game. I thought it was a big even game between us and Villa, right? We conceded a very, very sloppy goal. It was a very, very sloppy goal. Harry Maguire. It wasn't really Harry Maguire's fault. It was more Luke Shaw's fault, in my opinion.
Yeah.
He just didn't watch behind him, He didn't watch behind him. I thought David De Gea.
Does.
Yeah. David De Gea has been on some really, really good form lately. I thought Bailey was man of the match for me.
Yeah.
Bailey did some amazing saves, that very crucial last minute save as well.
Yeah.
But we won. We scored. Anthony Martial, beautiful header.
Finally scored. Well done.
No, he's been scoring, but he's been on shit form. That's what it is.
He hasn't scored. This is his first goal in like a long time.
No.
When did he score last in the Premier League?
I will tell you, and it was against.
I feel like this is like his second goal in the whole league so far this season.
It was against Sheffield. Yes, it was against Sheffield.
When was that?
Hey, what's going on with your webcam?
Okay, webcam is gone.
It was that was one.
Okay.
What's that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4 games ago.
4 games ago?
No, it was 3 games ago. Sorry.
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Fair enough.
3 games.
Well,
games.
My screen is gone. There we go. We're back. Great. Sorry for the technical difficulties, people.
Okay. But yeah, no, I'm very happy with the way we played.
Were you happy with the way Pogba faked the penalty?
Bro, he tripped over himself.
He tripped over. He
legit
was called a penalty.
And they went to VAR, and I didn't even know what they see. He legit clipped his own ankle, like maybe because the defender put him off, like was pushing him, but still, they replayed it and replayed it and replayed it, and
I don't know what the referees were looking at. Honestly. He tripped over himself and they called it a penalty. Let's get to our predictions. You predicted a 3-1 Manchester United win. I predicted, I was just being cocky because I wanted Aston Villa to win.
That's another point for me.
I predicted Aston Villa to win 3-1. You predicted 3-1. But the scoreline was 2-1. So you get
but still half a point, mate. Half a point.
Yes.
Which is good for me. All right, we'll move on to our next one while you do that, which is Tottenham versus Leeds United.
This game was good.
I like this game. This game was very back and forth.
Yeah.
Right, which was a very good game. I thought Matt Doherty's red card was stupid. Very stupid challenge. He didn't need to do it. 92nd minute. The game was over.
Yeah, exactly.
The game was over, right? Yeah. You didn't need to put in a stupid challenge.
It was very unnecessary, and that's just going to make Jose Mourinho overlook you for the next game. You know what I mean?
Oh, bro, especially knowing Mourinho now, mate, he's dead to it.
He's going to bring back Serge Aurier as his starting right back.
I thought this game was very good. Unfortunately, Leeds still. I like Leeds because when they go down, they don't drop their heads.
That's true.
That's what I mean.
But they played very poorly.
Defensively, they played very poorly.
Yeah, but they did have their chances. Again, if they had a better striker than Bamford, I think Bamford's missed like 15 sitters so far this season.
Crazy, yeah.
If they had a better striker, I swear Leeds would be probably top 7, top 8. As we speak, Leeds find themselves in 12th place, just behind Arsenal, and Arsenal have been struggling, but they've been on somewhat of a winning run so far.
And also behind West Brom, Leeds have one of the worst defensive records.
That's true.
Behind West Brom.
Well, if you've noticed in the last 3 or 4 games that Leeds have played, they're not playing centre backs. Yeah. They're playing their fullbacks in centre back positions because of injuries.
Yeah, I don't know. Bielsa's confusing, mate. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
They've got a lot of injuries with their centre backs, so they've gone through a bit of a Liverpool crisis, you could say.
Yeah.
With the centre backs.
What was our prediction, bro?
We both predicted. Sorry, no. I predicted a Tottenham win. I said 2-1. You predicted a Leeds win, 3-2. You said that Tottenham will continue their bad run of form, and will lose to Leeds. However, I get half a point, but I'm sure I've done pretty crap this week.
You never know. All right.
All things considering.
We'll move on to the next one, which is Crystal Palace versus Sheffield.
I'm going to be honest with you. I did not watch this game whatsoever.
I didn't watch it either,
However, I can tell you our predictions. You said 1-0 to Sheffield United. And I said 0-0. We both thought that this is going to be one of those games where Crystal Palace is going to falter against some of the small teams. However, it was not to be, and Crystal Palace actually got the win. 2 goals, one from Jeffrey Schlupp. Jeffrey Schlupp's a weird one. He's usually a left back, but he played left mid in this game, and he played like a center attacking midfield role last or two game weeks ago, and he scored again. I think it was against.
Mate, if it works, then why don't?
That's true. They got players like Tyreek Mitchell back, so that's why when Mitchell plays left back, Jeffrey Schlupp goes up the field a bit, and that allows Zaha to be a striker partnering Benteke.
Yes, I thought this was an even game. Unfortunate for Sheffield. But even doesn't matter. Sheffield is struggling again. We say it every week, and it's starting to look that like,
they could go down.
Well, mate, the dead bottom, mate. They've got 10 points separating them from the next when they can jump out.
That's true. So, I think so far Sheffield United is having. I think this is the worst season ever for a club in the Premier League.
They get in there.
They get in there. Yeah, Derby County. I remember Derby County. They
11 points.
They finished on 11 points the whole season. So far, I think Sheffield United are on 2 points. So they're on track for claiming that
title.
That
Derby will give it to them happily. All right, move on to the next one, which was a crazy game, which was a very, very good game. Brighton versus Wolves.
Yep. This was a crazy game. This game ended 3-3.
Yes.
No one saw that coming.
That one come,
except for me, because I said 1-1.
You said 1-1, not 3-3.
Well, you said 3-0
to Wolves.
To Wolves. So you got the Wolves part right. Three goals for Wolves.
If anything, I thought Brighton played better than Wolves.
See, Brighton's been playing some very good football. We've been saying this whole season. They've been playing very well, and if they had a bit of luck, you would see them top half of the table. But unfortunately, they're sitting in like 16th or 17th now. 17th.
Yeah, just with
3 points from the drop. And Fulham has 2 games in hand as well.
Yeah.
So Brighton's at risk now.
Yeah, but hey, man, it'd be very unjust for Brighton, right?
Yeah.
All right, you want to move on to the next one?
Moving on, West Bromwich Albion versus Arsenal.
Yes.
This is a team on the resurgence, on the up.
Yeah.
This is their third or fourth win now. Is it third or fourth?
Fourth win now. It's third in Premier League and 4 in total because they won in FA Cup.
Well, remember when they were 15th?
Yes.
They're sitting in 11th.
11th, which is it's a big improvement, but still for Arsenal,
they're also 6 points away from first.
6?
6 points.
That's crazy.
Because they're on. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah,
they're 9 points. They're 10 points actually from first.
Yeah,
but they're 7 points away from top 4.
7 points. It's crazy.
It's doable. It's doable.
See what happens when you play youngsters that want to play for you.
Exactly.
Emile Smith-Rowe is still killing it. Lacazette started 2 goals. Yep. Saka killing it. I will say that major injury problem for them. Gabriel Martinelli has done his ankle warming up for the FA Cup. So apparently Arteta said it's really bad, but they're just waiting on results. So So he was already in a boot. He was in a boot.
Mm-hmm.
The FA Cup, so they already put him in a boot. So
it looks like he'll be missing out. Probably
he'll be missing out on some more football.
Weeks.
Unlucky, yeah. So which is very unlucky for him because
he missed out on a big chunk of this season as well.
Yeah, because of his knee injury. So he was doing really well. He was one of the people that helped Arsenal out of the rut they were in.
Oh, I think he helped Arteta from not getting fired. Well done.
Well, I don't think they were going to sack Arteta. I never. Think
I didn't think so either. But it was looking very bad. If he was going to lose to West Bromwich Albion and lose to who else do they play against? Burnley, I think. Oh, no, they lost to Burnley.
Brighton.
Yeah. Then the fans will turn. The fans will be right.
They didn't look that convincing against Newcastle, but
they didn't. Yeah.
I thought, Arsenal. This is the way Arsenal play. This is the way Arsenal are, and it's just good on them.
We both predicted an Arsenal win. You said 3-1. Well, you said 4 goals in the game, but you guessed 3-1, not 4-0. I said 2-0 to Arsenal. We both get half a point. The game finished 4-0. You know what? I'm really happy for Arsenal. I'm really happy for the Gunners getting their form back. Or
I'm not. Stuff them.
Finding some sort of form.
Stuff them.
Look,
monkeys.
It's a big team from the 90s. You have to give it to.
Yeah, but back in the 90s, my captain Roy Keane was Declan Vieira. So they were punching on before they even left the tunnel. You'll see outside. You'll see out there. Hey, classic, bro. Anytime you say Arsenal United, the first thing that pops into the head.
That was a classic rivalry throughout my childhood.
They don't make them like they used to, man. They don't make them like they used
100%, 100%. Like that was the El Clasico for me. Growing up, Arsenal Man United was better than the Clasico.
Yes.
But it was just a shame. This season was a pretty poor game. Anyways, hopefully
the next couple of weeks.
Hopefully, the next one is going to be a cracker.
Yes. Okay, we'll move on to the next one. Newcastle, Leicester.
Oh, I was going to go for Burnley and Fulham. So, okay.
Burnley, Fulham got postponed due to coronavirus.
That's true. So the game after that is Newcastle versus Leicester City.
Yes.
We both said a Leicester City win. You said 2-1.
I got my prediction.
I said 2-0. Well done for getting
a point. Thank you, Andy Carroll. Let's go, Andy Carroll.
Can't believe he played.
Yes. Rose scored. If anything, Newcastle, once they scored, they were really dominant. They played very well. They just got very unlucky, Newcastle. They got very unlucky. Leicester City, James Maddison with a really good goal. Tielemans is having a good season.
Yeah,
Tielemans having a very good season.
It's a bit hot and cold.
Yeah, but he's scored a few better than last season,
I guess.
But there's not much to say. It's just that Leicester City took early advantage. And then I thought they got tired at the end, towards the end.
Yeah, they just sat back towards the end and let Newcastle attack them.
And absorb it.
They didn't really look potent until Andy Carroll scored.
Yeah,
that's
when
when
they had but they played very well against Arsenal in the FA Cup, Newcastle. So
Look, they're a good team. They're not crap. They're a good team.
On their day, if they all pull together, they're a very good team. Yes,
they have quality to surprise anyone. I mean, they drew against Liverpool. So.
Yeah, of course. And then they got pumped the next week. I'm pretty sure.
I think they did. Yeah.
All right, we'll move on to the next one.
Chelsea versus Manchester City, which was our Mad About Football's game of the week.
Yes. Let me tell you, when the first 45 minutes, right, just showed that this was the City of old. This was the city that if they start, you're not stopping them, right? And everything they did just flowed, just worked for them and was just really good. I think Chelsea were just shocking. Chelsea just they couldn't keep up. They couldn't keep up. I thought N'Golo Kante had a very bad game.
They all had a bad game. Timo Werner played up front again. Look, I don't know what you need to do to get this guy scoring.
Well, he scored in FA Cup, so
against who?
Farmers League.
Against who? League. Was it Rotherham or something?
Yeah.
So Timo Werner again missing a sitter.
Yeah, more Cambo.
Kevin De Bruyne played up front for Manchester City in this game.
Scored.
He scored and assisted.
Yeah. So,
I want to ask you a question. Yes. Do you think Frank Lampard should remain as Chelsea's manager?
See, I feel Frank Lampard got the job, and I think you mentioned it the other day. Frank Lampard got the job because he's Frank Lampard, not because he's a world-class coach. It's because of the legacy he left at Chelsea. You get what I mean?
100%. And he's got some fans deluded that he is the chosen one to lead Chelsea further. You know, I've been watching this YouTuber. His name is Rory.
Yep.
He's totally deluded because apparently he read somewhere that Thomas Tuchel, whatever his name is, the former PSG manager, was touted to be the next Chelsea manager.
Oh. Well, you never know. He's out of a job, but they're looking.
Anyway, listen. Rory, this YouTuber Rory character guy, he was saying that Thomas Tuchel is worse than Frank Lampard. He's saying that
Thomas Tuchel just won League 1 for the past 4 years in a row, mate. I don't know.
He was a Champions League finalist last season.
I don't know.
How can you even compare him to Frank Lampard? I don't know. Look, he makes a point where Chelsea offered Thomas Tuchel the job after they got rid of Conte, but he rejected Chelsea. So fair enough. I'll give him that. Yeah. But Thomas Tuchel would do wonders with this Chelsea club. I'm pretty sure Thomas Tuchel would get Timo Werner firing.
Oh, I reckon so too. And I think it's starting to get to the point where you can't say that the players need time to gel. You get what I mean?
We've gone past that.
It's been long enough. We've had 17 matches so far.
Yeah.
If your team isn't gelling, and that's only 17 games in the Premier League, you've had Champions League stages. You know, if your team isn't gelling, then there's something wrong with your team, right?
Well, from what I've been seeing, Timo Werner does not look happy. I don't think he's happy under Frank Lampard.
But what do you expect? What do you expect then? Why would you go to Chelsea then?
What do you know
what I mean? What, you're expecting to go to Chelsea and not play under Frank Lampard?
No, it's not that. I think Timo Werner went there. He didn't really know what to expect. No, he didn't really know what he didn't really know what to expect. But going there and trying to perform under Frank Lampard, who was a legend in his own right. And I feel Frank Lampard's putting a bit too much pressure on his players to perform like the way he used to. You know how
that's what happens when you spend 270 million. You expect people expect you to get results.
That's true.
It's not like it's okay, mate. We spent 100 mil on Pogba and we're still getting ridiculed to this day for spending that money.
That's true,
right? To this day, bro.
That's
right.
True.
It's been 5 years almost, and we're still getting abused for spending 100 million on Pogba.
I mean, we spent what was it? 25? No, sorry, we spent 35 million on Andy Carroll back in 2011.
That was during
and we were getting ridiculed.
That was your banter era, right?
Yeah. Like, I was also going to mention before I forget. This isn't a Manchester City side that has all their players.
Yeah, they were missing.
This was a City side missing like 5 or 6 players. Yeah. I mean, they played someone named Zach Steffen as their goal. I've never even heard of this guy.
Steffen,
like Chelsea should be popping shots off.
Ruben Hernandez. you know, it was a strong thing side, but this isn't a normal Chelsea.
They played Zinchenko for as a left back, for God's sakes. There was no Kyle Walker. You know, they played.
I will say, John Stones, the resurgence of John Stones, good on him for him.
Yeah,
John Stones.
Well done. I saw him. I saw him when he came back from injury, and he looked like Bambi, on ice. But no, good on him. He's turning his career back around, and I'm very happy for John Stones.
Yes. All right, we'll go on to the last game, my favorite game of the match day week.
I was gonna say we both predicted a draw for the last game. You said 2-2. I said 1-1, so we both didn't get any points for that one.
Yes.
Okay, moving on to the next one: Southampton versus Liverpool.
Why do you say it so sadly, bro?
Because we lost.
mate. I don't know what's going on with you guys, but I'm loving it.
Of course you're loving it. Of course you are. But wait till we see you next week. We're going to pump you.
Yeah, I know. Big game.
Well, you predicted 1-1,
yes,
which I would have taken. Towards the end of this game, I would have taken.
Oh, mate.
And I predicted a 2-0 win for us. Unfortunately, we lost 1-0. Great goal. Look, great goal. It
was a very nice goal.
Got to give credit to Danny Ings. Well done.
Bro, I beg you start Jordan Henderson as centre-back for the United game. I beg you to do that, bro. I beg you start Jordan Henderson as centre-back.
We probably might have to because...
Jordan Henderson as a centre-back. It's a fucking shocking midfielder and you play him as a centre-back, bro.
First of all, the goal wasn't Henderson's fault.
No, it was a very nice goal. There was no stopping it.
He was very clever, chipping the keeper from a free kick. Again, James Ward-Prowse, beautiful right leg.
Thiago started, which is good on him.
Yep.
Happy for him.
I was happy too.
Trent Alexander-Arnold had an absolute shocker as well.
Yeah, he's been having shocking games this season. He hasn't done nothing. I mean, he's just...
Wan-Bissaka over him.
Well, you know what? Wan-Bissaka is actually doing better this season. For me, in this game especially... he was just crossing the ball in aimlessly. It's like, dude, where are you going?
I heard he lost it about 38 times.
38 times, wasn't it?
I can't remember, but I know he lost it a lot and he got subbed off for it.
I think he has the record now for the most. For the most balls lost, or whatever. So he was subbed off at halftime or just after halftime, I believe.
Yes, but Liverpool looking like their injuries and whatnot are catching up to them, right? Yeah. Because this is a team that you would normally pump coming off the last couple of years, right? Your last 3 games, they haven't been convincing.
I mean, if you go head to head, Liverpool's had 11 wins, Southampton 6 wins. 3 draws. So go on by the head-to-head stats, you'd say Liverpool will comfortably beat them, especially when we thrashed them 4-0 last season.
Yeah, right. And this is the same team, but not even stronger. No, weaker, but
yeah.
But yeah. Who did you bring off the bench? You only brought Milner and Shiri. Why'd you leave Curtis Jones on the bench?
I have no idea.
But good on Southampton, man. To see where they've come from. We always say it, but to see where they've come from and to where they are 100%,
now. 100%. They're now top 6.
Top 6, yeah, right. Exactly. Top 6. So good on them.
Man, look, there's a part of me that likes this. I like it. I like the league being so open.
Yeah, but would you be upset if you lose the league now?
Yeah.
Right.
But you know what?
And what would you say? You'd blame the injuries.
Look, even if we lose the league, I will say we cannot perform. At this level for 3 consecutive years. You know what I mean?
I agree.
So the players, of course, after 3 years of performing at such an intense level, they're gonna drop off. you're gonna experience drop-offs. You're gonna experience injuries. Of course, you can't maintain such performances for so long because we've always got a big target on our back.
Yes, of course. Well, that's what happens when you dominate the league for so long.
So
I dominate the league for so long.
So I can forgive Klopp for missing out on this season if we don't win the league.
Yeah, but do you think you'll win everything else though?
Like Champions League and FA Cup.
Do you expect to win titles this year? Do you want
Well, I was expecting the Premier League. I was expecting the Premier League.
Yeah, well, you predicted that.
Yeah, I did.
And
I wholeheartedly believe that Liverpool is still the best team in the Premier League so far.
Well, not with the squad you have at the moment. I don't think so.
Yeah.
I saw a theory. I saw a theory where I saw a unpredictable odd that I would love to happen. Match day 38, which is the final match day. Liverpool play Crystal Palace. United play Wolves.
Okay.
Right. We go into match day 38, tied goal. Just the only difference is goal difference, right? Crystal Palace hold you out to a draw. We are 1-1 with Wolves going into the 90th minute. On comes Jesse Lingard.
Oh, God.
On comes Jesse Lingard, scores an extra time winner, and we win the league.
Is the commentator going to be like, Lingard?
You'll never see anything like it. But, I thought it was really funny. But, man, we might even not get to match day 38 with the way the pandemic's going at the moment either.
100%.
Right?
That's true.
It's getting real bad.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
All right, you want to end it there?
Yeah, bro.
Let's end it here. Yeah, okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. That's all we have for you right now. This concludes our recap of match week 17. Stay tuned though for the next video, which will be our predictions for match week 18.
Yes.
Which we'll do tomorrow, I think. Tomorrow?
Yes. Tomorrow, yes. We do.
Done. Tomorrow. So for now, we'll bid you farewell and we'll see you again next time.
Bye.